trucks that flock to dusty gravel parking lots, working hard, playing harder, paying cover charge for starters. And I believe in happy hour, crank it up a little louder, a slow dance with a fast cowgirl, the gospel courting the Merle, and chilling with an ice cold beer in my hand. Yeah, let me tell you, man, I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk, a little backwoods country two-step or big city stomp, where you go to get away, forget the day-to-day, be just who you are, someone you're not, be the life of the party or hide in the dark, all the therapy you need for the price of a song. I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk. I believe in cowboy hats, pearl snap shirts and old ball caps, sawdust floors and worn bar stools, friendly games of 8-ball pool. And I believe in steel guitars, piecing back the broken hearts, waitresses and Daisy Dukes, bouncers tough as Bo and Luke, and a Willie and Waylon playing band. Let me tell you, brother man, I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk, a little backwoods country two-step or big city stomp, where you go to get away, forget the day-to-day, be just who you are, someone you're not, be the life of the party or hide in the dark, all the therapy you need for the price of a song. I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk. Two rednecks squaring off over in the corner, a little later slapping backs and buying rounds for each other. And those two dancers both came in here looking lost and lonely. Look at them now, you think they've found their one and only. I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk, a little backwoods country two-step or big city stomp, where you go to get away, forget the day-to-day, be just who you are, someone you're not, be the life of the party or hide in the dark, all the therapy you need for the price of a song. I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk. I believe in the healing powers of a honky-tonk.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Time we beat it hard. Love led us astray a little too far. Probably best that she let us know, for us to head on down the road, and the way we go, taking twists and turns. Hey, I got your back. Yeah, the teardrops burn, but we're right on track. Over bumps and cracks, we'll just take it slow, and away we go. Hey, I ain't pointing fingers now. I ain't blaming you for how it worked out. your back. Yeah, the teardrops burn, but we're right on track. Over bumps and cracks, we'll just take it slow. And the way we go, taking twists and turns, hey, I got your back. Oh, the teardrops burn, but we're right on track. Over bumps and cracks, we'll just take it slow. And the way we go, and the way we go.
His name is Darryl Perry, Healing Powers of a Honky Tonk, and that song is called Away We Go. Well, away we go with a Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. Add a .com to that, and we are live on our website right now in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and we got a great live show lined up for you tonight. You're going to hear 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. That is how we do it on Triple Play Thursday, and I've got a great radio interview at the bottom half of this first hour. A good friend of mine by the name of Mike Morris is going to stop by, and we're going to chat for our second radio interview and hear 3 songs of his brand new music. So it's going to be a great time tonight. And we do call this New Country's Best, so you're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. If you like country music, you're going to hear maybe some music you haven't heard before, but as I said, every artist gets played 3 times in a row tonight on Triple Play Thursday. We want to give a big shout out and thank you to all of the radio stations that replay this program. Great ones like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, radiotheking.be, also from Belgium, WVMI Radio, realradio.us, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, RadicalOnlineRadio.com. We are affiliated with LakeParadiseRecords.net, a great Sony Orchard record label, and our live radio player is on their website. CountryRadio.lu, 93.9 FM from Luxembourg, and you can find all of our podcasts on our website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, powered by Audio.com. Just hit the podcast section at the very top of the website, and you can listen to all of the recorded shows as well. This next song by Darryl Perry is a smash hit. It is the 3rd one in the Triple Play. It is called Some Horses on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Some horses weren't meant to be broke. They aren't fit to be rode. We're born to buck if you get too close. And some horses need places to run till their days are done. Wide open and wild, just chasing the sun. You can see their manes afloat, never knowing where they're going. Only thing for sure is their path leads up and down a lonely trail, and for them it never fails. They will leave love in the dust to roam free. Some horses will take you down if you bet 'em, kick you in the heart if you let 'em, softly touch you in a way you can't forget 'em. You can see their manes afloat, never knowing where they're going. aren't fit to be rode, weren't meant to be tied. Take it from me, I tried.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
There's rumors going around about what I do when it all went south. Thought I'd be drinking doubles at noon in my room with the blinds and the lights all down. This whole town said my sunshine would be all gone. Well, I guess they weren't all wrong, 'cause I've been in some dark places with boys in dark corner, booze 80 proof, pouring truth on my memory, pulling all-nighters with rodeo riders and real good timers buying my drinks. Spirits are high, standards are low, plenty of options if I need a ride home. Since you've been gone, dark places are the only places I go. They told me I need a doctor if I was ever gonna get over you. Well, I guess it ain't the same kind of crazy they thought I'd be turning into. Said my sunshine would be all gone. Well, I guess they weren't all wrong, 'cause I've been in some dark places with boys in dark corner, booze 80 proof, pouring truth on my memory, pulling all-nighters with rodeo riders and real good timers buying my drinks. Spirits are high, standards are low, plenty of options if I need a ride home. Since you've been gone, dark places are the only places I go. Only thing glowing is the high life sign, but I think I found the bright side of these dark places with boys in dark corner, boots 80 proof, pouring truth on my memory, pulling all-nighters with rodeo riders and real good timers buying my drinks. Spirits are high, standards are low, plenty of options if I need a ride home. Since you've been gone, dark places are the only places I go. Yeah, since you've been gone, dark places are the only places I go.
Song number 2.
Inflation keeps inflating, good hearts just keep on breaking, and that grapevine keeps on staining my name and my reputation. News channels keep on
Triple Play Thursday sounding so far, ladies and gentlemen. That is a brand new artist making her debut on the Tim Kelly Show tonight. Her name is Lauren Watkins. That is called Grain of Salt. And before that, another great tune called Dark Places. Like the Tim Kelly Studio, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. It's pretty dark in here, but I keep it well lit with a shot of tequila every now and then. I'm just kidding about that. We've got a great show lined up for you tonight. A great radio interview and the best in new country music on Triple Play Thursday. Everybody gets played 3 times in a row. She is currently on tour right now with Connor Sweet, and she gets to tour next year in 2024 with Morgan Wallen. It is Lauren Watkins one more time. This is called The Table on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Coke ain't buzzing yet, but getting close with the second round on the table. A dead cell phone and a set of keys, like he'd been practicing that lane with one elbow on the table. Didn't go home with him that night, but I ain't gonna lie, it was on the table. The way you looked at me, halfway held my hand, didn't have to say a thing for us to understand what was on the table. Didn't need a moving truck, everything we owned was all stacked up by a takeout box on the table. But playing house don't make it home. He starts drinking, I just fold that stack of laundry on the table. We didn't say goodbye, but I ain't gonna lie, it was on the table. The way you looked at me, halfway held my hand, didn't have to say a thing for us to understand what was on the table. Took it off his plate. And he'll find out when he gets home, 'cause I just left it in a note.
Listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie.
It was me and her on Friday night, driving fast while she held on tight. This town had just 2 red lights, but we had a million stars. Ain't a bar we ain't been in, rolled through this town like the wind, up Main Street and back again. Thought the world was ours. Now there's no place I can run to where I don't run into her. Ain't a door I can walk through that a memory still don't burn. I see her car, I see her face everywhere I turn, but that's what you get when you're living in the smallest town on earth. I hear the trucks on the interstate taillights that I could chase. Wish I could leave, but there's just no way. My roots run too deep. Well, there's no place I can run to where I don't run into her. Ain't a door I can't walk through that a memory still don't burn. I see her car, I see her face everywhere I turn. But that's what you get when you're living in the smallest town on earth. There's a Walmart popping up over there, brand new place on that old town square. Folks moving in, but I don't care how big this map dot gets. There's no place I can run to where I don't run into her. Ain't a door I can walk through that a memory still don't burn. I see her car, I see her face everywhere I turn. But that's what you get when you're living in the smallest town on earth. That's what you get when you're living in the smallest town on earth.
Song number 2.
Truck in the drive, hat on a nail at home every night. Boots parked inside right by our front door. Baby, it's 1, 2 step away, you in my arms while the bar band plays a 3-minute straight gotta get to you song. Already in love when the lights come on. Baby, it's 1, yeah, 1, 2 step away. The rest of your life, all of my time, every bit of everything that heart of yours is looking for. Baby, it's 1, 2 step away, you in my arms while the bar band plays a 3-minute straight gotta get to you song. Already in love when the lights come on. Baby, it's 1, yeah, 1, 2 step away. Tied behind a 4x4. Well, baby, it's 1, 2 step away, you in my arms while the bar band plays a 3-minute straight gotta get to your song. Already in love when the lights come on. Baby, it's 1, yeah, 1, 2 step away. It's 1, 2 step away, you in my arms while the bar band plays a 3-minute straight gotta get to your song. Already in love when the lights come on. Baby, it's 1, just 1, 2 step away.
He is our good friend David Adam Burns. That is called One Two Step Away. And before that, The Smallest Town on Earth. He is from Texas. And boy, what a great World Series game last night with the Texas Rangers winning. And that was a big deal to him. He's been a Texas Rangers fan for a long, long time. And congratulations to them. They took home their first World Series in team history last night on Fox, actually. Got to watch that. It was a great game. And boy, they played their hearts out. Arizona Diamondbacks, congratulations to them for getting to the World Series, but Texas all the way, baby, absolutely. Well, we're going to have Mike Morris in here after this next song. One more from David Adam Burns. This is called Like I'm Elvis, his brand new single on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I'm in a one-light bulb hotel room here in Harlan. Outside I hear the cold Kentucky rain. It's been a long and lonely road from where I started, just to see the marquee sign misspell my name. Tonight I played for more empty chairs than people, but back home I know she said a prayer for me. And Tupelo, she's sleeping like an angel. Between me and her is all Tennessee. But she loves me like I'm Elvis. She treats me like I just might be the king. She won't mind if I'm never famous. She'll stay up all night just to hear me sing. We might not ever have a mansion in Memphis, but she loves me like I'm Elvis. The owner never paid me what he promised. The only autograph I signed was my bar tab. When the van broke down again, I almost lost it. To get it running cost me every dime I had. But she loves me like I'm Elvis. She treats me like I just might be the king. She won't mind if I'm never famous. She'll stay up all night just to hear me sing. We might not ever have a mansion in Memphis, but she loves me like I'm Elvis. I may never gaze the gates of Graceland, make the Opry stage or the silver screen, but as long as I've got her by my side, I'll have everything I'll ever need. 'Cause she loves me like I'm Elvis. Treats me like I just might be the king. But she won't mind if I'm never famous. She'll stay up all night just to hear me sing. We might not ever have a mansion in Memphis, but she loves me like I'm Elvis. Yeah, she loves me like I'm Elvis. I'm Elvis.
Once again, man. His name is David Adam Burns. That is his latest single. It is called Like I'm Elvis. And thank you very much for listening to the program tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We do appreciate it, and we love us some Elvis Presley around here as well. We've got a gentleman by the name of Mike Morris with us tonight, though, who is amazing. And you got 3 brand new singles we're going to debut for the folks tonight on Triple Play Thursday. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, Tim. It's so nice to talk to you again.
You too, man. I appreciate you on the show, and I'm looking at the plaque with your CD that you signed and sent to me and everything. I got it right to the right of me here in my my trophy case, award case, and memorabilia and all that from doing radio over the last 10 years. And boy, it's a pleasure to have you on the program every time, that's for sure.
Well, I sure appreciate it, Tim, and I'm glad you still have that in your office.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I love when people send me stuff. They ask what my address is, and especially around this time of year, probably something good like a Christmas card or something. But I love getting CDs from the folks too. And all I need to play them on the radio is an MP3, so I just save the CDs as memorabilia, and it's a really neat keepsake.
That's nice.
Yeah. Well, you are an amazing artist. You originally were from Montana, but you have since moved to Fargo, North Dakota. Is that right?
That is a fact. I'm over here freezing in Fargo.
You must like the cold weather going from Montana to Fargo, North Dakota.
Yeah, I mean it's different over here for sure, but it's a lot of music happening up here, and a lot of good songwriters, artists, musicians. And
well, that'll keep you happy, and we set a record just a couple of nights ago in Branson, Missouri. It got down to 18 degrees here. I bet you've already had snow up your way, huh?
We have. We've had a couple of rounds of snow, a couple inches. Just not too far from here, they've had a foot of snow already.
Yeah. Well,
it's just part of life here.
Yeah, right? Yeah, absolutely. And, boy, you get some, we're used to, maybe it gets down in the teens and below zero wind chill-wise, but you have, like, sometimes 25, 30, maybe some as high as 50 below wind for the actual temperature sometimes.
Oh, yeah. It's, depending on the winter, but, yeah, it can get down there and it'll stay there for, 2, 3, 4 weeks.
Was it that music scene that moved you to North Dakota?
Yeah, in a way. I mean, other than my wife, of course. But,
well, that'll do it too.
But to make a living doing what I do, I've lived in pretty much every region of this country, and the Upper Midwest is. I mean, you can still make a living playing music up here, and it's if you're willing to travel and put up with the winter,
yeah,
it's good up here. There's a lot of places to play, and it's just nice.
That is awesome. Now, I was looking at your bio a little bit ago, and you were playing since you were like 15 years old. Started performing live at 13, and then you became a professional musician, it says, at 15, and started touring.
I did. I took off from Red Lodge, Montana. My first road gig was Marion, Indiana. A club out there that's a suburb of Indianapolis. And I went on the road for the next 4 years before I pretty much went home.
Now, were you opening for anybody or any big names that are big names now that we might know? Or
I've done all sorts of opening acts, and I couldn't even begin to tell you how many,
Wow.
But at that time, no, we were just a club road band out playing, 5-6 nights a week, every week.
Wow.
And so it was quite the adventure growing up.
Doing what you love. Now,
Yeah.
so at 15, was it your idea to put a band together, or did some buddies come to you and says, "Hey, we need to do this," or who came up with the idea?
No, I actually joined a band, guys that were 30, 35 years old, that had a house gig downtown Red Lodge where I grew up, and I played that house gig for a year. I think it was 5 nights a week, and then we decided to take that project on the road and just go out playing. So I never really played with guys my age.
Okay,
so
well, that's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
Wow. And you're multi-genre too. So when you started doing that, you may not have even been in country music at that time, right?
was not even close to country music.
Yeah.
it was the 80s rock.
There you go. That's what I started DJing back in '86 when I went to broadcasting school in San Diego.
Enjoyed every bit of it too.
Oh,
you
man.
know, and ended up doing some PACAF USO tours, Japan, Guam, some Europe stuff, and
now the ladies had the big hair. Did you have a mullet?
Well, the mullet was actually later on in the country days. I had the big hair like the ladies in the 80s.
Ladies in the 80s, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Aquanet was my friend back then too.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, I remember that. You know, White Snake, David Coverdale, and the guy that sang for Van Halen back in the day, Sammy Hagar was one of them. David Lee Roth. Those guys all had that big hair.
Oh yeah. That's what it was back then. And they told me when we came back from doing the USO PACAF tours that have to start doing top 40 and playing stuff like Frankie Goes to Hollywood and NXS and stuff like that. And I was like, man, those country guys are playing some cool guitar licks. I think I'll just go over there.
Yeah, there you go.
And I've pretty much been country ever since then.
Yeah. So, and about what point in time was that?
90s. Early 90s.
Hey, that's what did it for me. That 90s country. My first concert was Wade Hayes and David Ball opening for Tracy Lawrence in Ardmore, Oklahoma.
Go. Played all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's surprising now how many requests I get for 90s country. I think people miss it. You know.
Yeah.
They're
we're talking about that 90s country, and can you believe it's been well over 25 years, going on 30 years that we're talking about?
I try not to think about it.
Oh man, I know. Same here. It's just crazy. It's like
it was just great stuff. You know, the lyrics you could relate to. It wasn't all about pickup trucks, and you know, it was you know, real things. You know, and I miss that. So I think my writing kind of mimics that, or is close to that anyway, you know. So
Tracy Lawrence talking about a honky tonk bar being his second home, you know, and wrote a whole story to it. I love that song.
Oh man,
and they're probably still your second home if you're playing those venues to this day up there in North Dakota. You're hanging out in those quite a bit still, aren't you?
It is. North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota. It's the same thing, you know, and it's just been a real. I feel really fortunate that I'm able to do it still.
Yeah, I have a friend. We were talking a little bit off the air. A friend that used to play with you back in the early '90s and 2000s. His name's Eric Diamond. He may be listening to the show tonight since I'm having you on, and he told me that you requested to have some green M&Ms and an action figure when you come to play.
I did. I used to play with a band called Walker Williams out of Denver, pretty much a house band at the Grizzly Rose, and I would have time off, and Eric would call me, and he's like, "Man, your time off, come down and play with us." And you know, it's a little bit of a jaunt. It's over, I think it's Wolf Creek Pass to get to his place there, and it's like, you know, I really wanted some time off, but then I wanted to go play with Eric too, and But so I kind of made it hard on him. I told him, I said, well, I got to have my own place in the bunkhouse. I got to have green M&Ms and an action figure of myself, thinking he would just like, yeah, that ain't going to happen. You know, sure enough, they had partitioned off my own room in the bunkhouse. I get there, there's a bowl of green M&Ms and an action figure that they all built for me when I got there. So yeah, Eric, he's a treat, man. He's a good friend, good friend over the years.
That sounded like the trick or treaters we had the other night. They wanted green M&Ms, and I was the action figure. Good call. Yeah. My face for radio scared the crap out of them.
We have a band around here called Face for Radio.
Face for Radio, I love it.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's a great name. Great name.
I joke about that all the time, but on Halloween, it's not so much of a joke. Oh,
Yeah.
well, and we hope you guys had a great, safe Halloween too. I know for a lot of folks, and especially the young ones, that's a fun holiday, you know, to get that candy and those M&Ms and all that good stuff and the Snickers. And man, it's just a lady at work, she's taping these candies to her pants, and I don't know if you ever got them. And they used to give them to us at the banks when we were kids at the drive-thrus. They're called Smarties. So she got the idea. She got some of my Scotch tape, and she's taping them to her pants, and she called herself Smarty Pants.
Oh, there you go.
I thought that's pretty innovative.
It's a great costume.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us about your latest music. We got 3 brand new ones from you tonight. First one we're going to play is a great tune called Like Nobody Knows.
Like Nobody Knows?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were doing the new single, but
which one? I can switch it.
now you're gonna put me on the spot.
When it's just you, and I've got Day Before You Left.
Day before you left.
Okay, I'll move it up into that slot. With this new system I'm working, I can do it just like that. We're ready. Day Before You Left. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's you know, I was taking off one day, headed to a gig, not far out of town, and this pickup truck passes me. This young girl passes me, and she's got Montana plates. And it took me 20 years back to a time where I had a relationship with a girl that it didn't work out.
Uh-huh.
But it's funny how something just snaps in you. And I sat down and wrote the song in about 10 minutes.
Wow.
And it's that rarely happens.
Yep.
And it's just about you know, you have a relationship with somebody and they're happy, and the next day they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't see them, and you don't ever see them again. And fortunately, I can tell you that in the last year, reached out to me, and we've sat and laughed about the whole situation, and we're really, really good friends.
Wow.
Now, but it's yeah, you know, you never know why, you never know the answers, and you never think you're ever gonna know, and it's just they're happy and then they're gone. And so I just sat down and wrote this song, and you know, it is what it is.
Now, years ago, I drove a Pilot escort vehicle, and for anybody that's familiar with those, it's the front and back vehicles with the amber lights going, and you're escorting a wide load down the highway. Well, I started in Burlington, Colorado, and went all the way to Sweetgrass, Montana. You probably know where that's at, way up north, on almost to the Canadian border.
I know where both of them are.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. We went through Butte, Montana, and all of that, and I hadn't been through there since I was a kid. Man, that is some beautiful country too. So, were you writing and singing country music back at the time? I imagine you were when you lived in Montana, and I bet there was a lot of cool stuff to write about back then too.
Definitely writing back then. Probably more a little bit in the rock vein.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean, there's stuff to write about wherever you live.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Montana is just beautiful. I absolutely miss it.
Yep. And you know, country music, you know what it talks about. It's 3 chords and the truth, and all of these songs that you guys write, I'm just amazed that it's your life put out there to music. And people get to hear it over the radio, and you're getting on 15 stations tonight by being on this one. And isn't that a cool deal?
Awesome.
with the advent of the internet and all this stuff that we got going on now? So.
Yeah, it's funny because it's 3 chords and the truth. I've got another song I'm thinking about putting on the next recording session. It's called "Welcome to My Life, 3 Minutes at a Time."
Oh, I love
it's called
that.
3 minutes at a time, because that's what we do. That's what songwriters do.
Yep.
We're opening up our life to you and exposing, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly to you.
Yep.
Of our lives, you know, in 3 minutes, or around 3 minutes anyway.
256 is what I'm looking at here, but it's great.
Yeah. You try and get as close to 3 minutes as you can. You know?
Well, everything that you do is radio friendly, and I'm not exactly sure how you found me, but it's been a great relationship. We've had a couple of great interviews now, and always love your music, and I'll never turn a song down from you, man. It's just, they're all top notch. You are so talented.
that, Tim. I do. Your show is great, man, and I think I can speak for everybody who's on it or wants to be on it. We just appreciate what you do, and we're really glad that you're out there for us.
Well, thank you very much. I am too, and it's a pleasure playing the best in new country music. And a lot of people aren't fans of a lot of the stuff that is going through mainstream radio airwaves now. So we try to do something different, something unique, something they've never heard before. And and these young artists and guys like you too, trying to keep traditional country music alive. Man, kudos to you on that. That's something that really needs to keep happening. I love the pedal steel and all that stuff in traditional country, the fiddles.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So good stuff. Well, let's play this song. It's got a great story. We just heard it. It's called Day Before You Left. His name is Mike Morris on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Saw an old truck like goes driving down the interstate. A young girl westbound with Montana plates, driving way too fast and looking way too good. It took me back 20 years, a little faster than it should, to summer nights on the banks and more random motel rooms, living fast, playing hard and breaking all the rules, making plans, testing true, turning on a dime. Hearts are bound to break, I just didn't think it'd be mine. You had your reasons, I guess, I just ain't heard them yet. You sure looked happy the day before you left. Oh, I've often wondered, even searched a time or two, spent years wondering if I'd ever learn the truth. I guess those rumors all turned out to be true. Double crossed by the old flame you ran back to. You had your reasons, I guess, I just ain't heard them yet. You sure looked happy the day before you left. You had your reasons, I guess, I just ain't heard them yet. You sure looked happy the day before you left. Day before you left.
His name is Mike Morris. That is a great song. His brand new single called Day Before You Left, and you got to hear the story behind it right here on KICR Indie Country Radio. Fantastic job on that, and you're getting a lot of great comments as we are live on the air tonight as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm not the only one that thinks you're talented, man. You got fans.
I have some great fans out there, real loyal fans, and I appreciate that for sure.
And your original music, I say this on the radio sometimes, I'm sure it freaks you out, and it's really neat deal when folks out there are singing the words to your original songs when you're looking out in a crowd, maybe even in the smaller venues when everything's kind of more close into the stage that you're performing on. Isn't that cool?
It is. It happened last night.
Wow.
I was up in northern Minnesota last night. This couple, they came to see me. They actually drove over from Grand Forks, which is about a 40, 50-minute drive, and singing my new single.
Wow.
We got to the chorus, and they're singing along, and I'm like, oh, that is awesome. it kind of takes you back. You almost, you don't want to mess up because I was kind of getting into the moment.
Yeah.
Kind of have to look away and gather myself and keep going. But yeah, it was nice for them to be doing that.
Yeah, that is
great.
cool. Now you've been at this for a while, but is there a favorite venue because of the crowd or the food or just the atmosphere in general that you like to play at, and every time they call you go, I'm there?
I love them all.
Do you? That's awesome.
I love them all. They all have different, qualities, and I mean, I play a lot of places with great food.
Yeah.
The place I played last night, St. Hilaire, Minnesota, Chance, great food. He always surprises me with something.
Yeah.
At the end of the night,
They got the best green M&Ms in town, right?
Yeah. But there's a lot of great places. There's so many.
Yeah.
I mean.
That is awesome. Getting to do what you love to do. Now, let's talk about this process of songwriting a little bit, because before it becomes 2 minutes and 56 seconds that we play on the radio, there's a lot of work behind the scenes that goes into that, even though maybe it took you 10 minutes to write that song. So tell us a little bit about that writing process that you do away from some of these that really, are done in 10 minutes. Do you come up with an idea? Do you collaborate and co-write with anybody or go to writers' rounds or anything?
I don't a lot. I've tried it, and people just have different ways of doing stuff. I spend, with my situation with my stepson and stuff, I spend a lot of time at home during the day. Mm-hmm. And I'm at home downstairs in my studio, and I'll get an idea for something, or I must have 500 pages of ideas.
Wow.
Because I write them all down. And sometimes I write them down here. Sometimes I write them at 3 o'clock in the morning, driving home from a gig, start it there, finish it. It's just, like this last song, Day Before You Left, that started at the road,
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll just sit down here and I'll put on a shaker and get a little groove going and pull out all my ideas and just go.
That's awesome. Now, my favorite holiday is coming up, and that's Thanksgiving. That's the one where we get to eat and watch a lot of football.
Yeah,
but
I'm with you.
Do you make Christmas music, and can I expect any from you maybe this year?
I don't.
Okay.
I should maybe think about that. Maybe doing a little Christmas album or something. But things are, you get what you pay for when you record, and I don't think people understand that it's, I can sit down here in my studio and demo stuff, but it's not, I'm not schooled at production or any of that, and I save that, let the big boys do that.
Yep.
And it costs a lot of money to do one song.
It sure does. I know that for a fact. I've been doing this for a long, long time, and to make it back is even a slower process with these streaming services and the way they operate now. I saw an artist post that it takes the sale of a T-shirt is equal to 5,000 streams on Spotify. Can you believe it? You probably can.
Yeah, I totally can believe that.
So
because it's true. I mean, $10 for 10,000 streams is basically the.
So so the way that you do make your money is through merchandise sales and sales of CDs and things like that, and then show tickets and putting yourself out in front of the folks, and really that's the fun. I mean, that's probably your lifelong dream, was to be up on stage in front of people, right? And that's why you're doing it.
Exactly. I can't stop. I mean, I've tried.
Yeah.
40 years, a couple of times I've tried. I just can't.
Well, I was telling you about the same here, sitting behind this microphone. I've stopped a couple of times. I've tried. I keep coming back.
You just can't, and fortunately, it's like even big artists. People don't realize that, those big artists that don't write their own stuff, their money is playing live.
Yeah.
That's where their money comes from, in merchandise sales and not so much CD sales, because they're sharing that with the record company.
Yep.
So it's the playing live.
Yeah.
And it's so fun.
filling those big arenas. And, years ago, and I was playing him as an independent artist, and he's also from Texas. We talked about the Texas Rangers winning the World Series. Well, down in Houston, Texas, at NRG Stadium, Cody Johnson sold it out as an independent artist and still hasn't had that record broken to this day. So, but there are some independent artists out there that are good enough to do it, I'm telling you. And you might do it one of these days, man. You're that good.
Well, that's a dream, of course, and that would be great. I'm just really content with being able to songwrite, hopefully get a publishing deal, but just being able to find my niche to where I can make a nice, comfortable living.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Awesome. Well, that brings me up to one more question I want to ask you. I don't know if I asked you this before when we interviewed, but what is your kind of dream gig, an artist that you would like to either open for or maybe somebody you'd like to have up on stage with you doing a duet live? And it might not be a country artist since you did a lot of rock and roll in the 80s back in the day. Who might we know?
This is going to sound a little weird, but one of my favorite singers, and he's not country at all, and one of my favorite singers of all time is a guy by the name of Richard Page.
Uh-huh.
And people say Richard Page, and they're like, who's that? He had a little band back in the 80s called Mr. Mister.
Okay.
And
I know him.
they had a couple of hits, and that was it, but he's gone on to write songs for Madonna, man, he sings like a bird. He's 71, I think, now. Plays with Ringo Starr once in a while now.
Wow.
But, man, he still sings like he's 20.
Isn't that something?
And if I could play guitar for him for 3 minutes, that would be it. I'd be good. Just check out right there.
Richard Page from Mr. Mister. Now, we listen to a soft light rock station here in Springfield, Missouri, 98.7. We hear those songs all the time. Like you said, they had a couple of big ones hit radio, and they still play them to this day, and that was 40 years ago, 40 plus. So, and that's why you're doing what you're doing, too, because if your music can touch somebody like the song that we just played or the two more that we're getting ready to play, and they get on the right ears, they become classics, and then we're talking about them 25 years from now.
Yeah.
That's the dream.
That'd be great. I'd just like to be able to, have somebody take one of my songs and put it on an album and get a publishing deal, and I just really want to grow as a songwriter because it's a craft. It's not something that you just start one day and I'm a songwriter.
Yeah.
And putting out your first song that you write is probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, it's a craft, and I don't know how many songs I've written. 300, 400, 500 songs, and some I won't even sing to my wife, because they're just horrible.
Yep.
So
my first radio shows when I first started doing this, I went back and listened to some used to years ago, and I was like, "Wow, did I really sound like that?" I get you, man.
It's good, though.
We hone our craft as we do this, and you keep going and you keep going, and you stop a few times, but you don't quit, you don't give up, and here we are again tonight.
It's not a business of giving up.
No, that is not a business.
Plow forward.
Yeah, we are not out of business. We're out for business, aren't we?
There you go.
So, hey, speaking of that, where are you going to be performing your next gig? Do you know right offhand?
Tomorrow night, I am in one of my little favorite communities in North Dakota called Findlay, North Dakota. At a place called Smokies.
Sweet.
And it's a great little community up there. I mean, I play about 3 or 4 different places up there. They call me in for their summer festival stuff, and it's just really nice. The sheriff up there is one of my biggest fans, and
wow,
and get to go hang out with him. And then I'm actually playing, which is a rarity. I'm playing where I live on Saturday night at the great Silver Dollar Flying Pig.
There you go. Awesome. Well, if you guys are in the Fargo, North Dakota area and you love country music, and apparently they do up there, go see Mike Morse. You're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. And it's always a treat to have you on this program, and I want to thank you for doing it again tonight.
I appreciate it, Tim.
Absolutely. Hey, got a couple more questions for you. Just real quick, where would you prefer folks to find you on social media?
They can go to Morse Music on Facebook or Mike Morse Live on Instagram, or they can go to my website, MikeMorseLive.com.
Yep. That's where I've been hanging out. Mm-hmm.
Always check out my Spotify.
You got some cool merch too. Yeah,
thanks. Yep. Yeah, gonna design some more for the summer coming up and get some out there.
That's awesome. Well, it has been a pleasure having you. And before I let you go, I want to ask you the story behind this next song called "Like Nobody Knows."
It's a song about from my younger rock and roll days. Actually, just kind of came to me. It's a song about an affair.
Okay.
I was young and not real wise, and I was the third wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And it was always I'll leave him someday. So yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And like nobody knows.
Right.
I was the one that nobody knew.
Man, I was the same way. I was young and dumb at one time. Now I'm just not young anymore.
Yeah. So it's just one of those where you fall for somebody that you're never gonna have, and
yep.
And it's just nice stepping stone in the learning curve of life.
Mm-hmm. My first girlfriend was 14 and I was 16, and my parents thought I was just too young to be dating. So especially her at 14. So that was a big part of why it didn't last. But
yeah.
But then you look back now and you're going, man, I'm glad it didn't.
Right, exactly. So, but yeah.
Yep.
I'm really happy where I'm at now. So.
Well, I am too, like nobody knows. Me and you both, brother, that is for sure. We got Mike Morse with us live tonight. Second song in his triple play, Like Nobody Knows, on the Tim Kelly Show at KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country Best.
My phone, it starts ringing the very second he leaves town. Another crazy weekend with a short goodbye. She'll hurry home to meet him at the door like she's been there the whole time. She makes me love her like nobody knows. Hush, hush, keep quiet, round and round and round we go. Well, she starts to running when our hearts they
best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I can't imagine how it must feel. It must tear you apart. You try to hide it, mask it like it's something else. Oh, but you can't hide the scars. So put on that smile and get your party on. But when you close your eyes at night and everything goes dark and it's just you, the cheating, the lies, every excuse. Do you see combo forgiveness, or do you just lie to you? I'm past the point of caring, but I wonder what it's like when it's just you. Sometimes it's too late, the damage has been done, and there's nothing left to say. It's all a game of choices and living with the ones you made. So I don't buy life got in the way. So put on that smile and get your party on. But when you close your eyes at night and everything goes dark and it's just you, the cheated, the lies, every excuse. Do you see combo forgiveness, or do you just lie to you? I'm past the point of caring, but I wonder what it's like when it's just you. When it's just you. So put on that smile and get your party on. When you close your eyes at night and everything goes dark and it's just you, the cheated, the lies, every excuse. Do you see combo forgiveness, or do you just lie to you? I'm past the point of caring, but I wonder what it's like when it's just you. When it's just you.
I can definitely hear the rock and roll influences in that song. The third one in the triple play for Mike Morse. It is called When It's You. Mike Morse Live is his website, M-O-R-S-E, ladies and gentlemen, and go check him out. He is fantastic, and I want to thank him for another great radio interview tonight. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show. KICR IndieCountryRadio.com is our website. We are live on it right now, playing 3 in a row from every artist all show long. That is how we do it on Triple Play Thursday, and I'm broadcasting from the Tim Kelly Studios live in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. Well, we talk a lot about honky-tonks and bars. You ever die in one? No, you haven't. You're listening to this program, but this is called Die in a Bar from May Estes from Hope, Arkansas on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
The bartender will give my eulogy, raise them up instead of pouring them out for me. The bouncer in the back's already wearing black. When the time comes, he'll be ready. rubber band. Make sure they play a little country boy can't survive if I don't make it through the night. I'll fly away on a whiskey river, washed in the glow of a neon light. When it all goes dark, want a beer in hand when it's time to go. See a sawdust roar for my eyes closed. When the good Lord stops this honky-tonk heart, I wanna die in a bar. Hey! Now when you swing on in them swinging doors, leave that heartache out on the porch. My happy hour don't allow no tears, so dry 'em up and fill your cups while I fly away on a whiskey river, washed in the glow of a neon light. When it all goes dark, want a beer in hand when it's time to go. See a sawdust roar for my eyes closed. When the good Lord stops this honky-tonk heart, I wanna die in a bar. Hey, I wanna die in a bar. I'll fly away on a whiskey river, washed in the glow of a neon light. When it all goes dark, want a beer in hand when it's time to go. See a sawdust roar for my eyes closed. When the good Lord stops this honky-tonk heart, I wanna die, I wanna die, I wanna die in a bar. I wanna die in a bar. Yeah.
Number 2.
Got a counter full of long stems that never seem to die. My favorite's the pale pink, but I'll settle for white. Lucky me, I'm drowning in Valentine's. At least once a week, you got a dozen in hand. Doing what you think makes you a good man. And I'll flash that fake smile once again. There's one for sneaking in too late at night, one for when sorry wouldn't make it right. A ribbon tied around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we both know it, but we'll just call them roses. Roses.
Her name is Mae Estes. That is the first song I ever heard from that talented young lady from Hope, Arkansas. It is called Roses, and I found her on this cool little app called TikTok. Now she has about 360,000+ followers on TikTok. She just performed at the Grand Ole Opry last March the 4th. She opened for Lainey freaking Wilson, as she calls her, and that was awesome. She's doing great things in the world of country music, and Larry Dino, talking to us live tonight, said he has met her, and a couple of weeks ago, yes, she was in Arkadelphia, Arkansas, and she got to play with Posey Hill, who I just recently interviewed as well. Miss Mae Estes, go check her out on all social media, and she's got it going on, ladies and gentlemen. The third one in the triple play for Mae Estes is her latest single. It is called Pedal Steel. This is what I mean about these young people keeping traditional country music alive. Here she is right now on KICR Indie Country Radio and the Tim Kelly Show, playing new country's best.
I sold my soul a long time ago when I was a kid. I'd move rabbit ears till I could hear WSN. Dreaming of the day the Opry stage would be under my feet. That unbroken circle still does it for me. I don't need the fortune, and I don't need the fame. I don't play my country like country's a game. When I roll the dice, I play what I like, and I sing how I feel. Let the world pedal gold, and I'll pedal steel. The way that it slides left to the right, second to the third. Well, I'm heaven bound on the saddest sound I've ever heard. In the best way, my heart breaks every time it bends. I'll love it forever, never, amen. I don't need the fortune, and I don't need the fame. I don't play my country like country's a game. When I roll the dice, I play what I like, and I sing how I feel. Let the world pedal gold, and I'll pedal steel. When I roll the dice, well, I'll play what I like, and I'll sing how I feel. Let the world pedal gold, and I'll pedal steel. Let the world pedal gold, and I'll pedal steel.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do. Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Number 2.
She looks good, I mean real good.
She got that thing about her, she got that glow around her. Now it's been folded, but every time I hold it, I just can't believe you can fit in that much. Pretty in a 3x3. She's in that red dress, white ribbon in her hair, smiling at me, standing there, bare feet on a salty shore. Her eyes shine through the faded ink, everything about it's bittersweet. Yes, she might be in this Polaroid, but she ain't in the picture anymore. There's a corner ripped off, her name's in a heart at the bottom. There's a tear stain down the middle, where I've cried a little over that red dress, white ribbon in her hair, smiling at me, standing there, bare feet on a salty shore. Her eyes shine through the faded ink, everything about it's bittersweet. Yes, she might be in this Polaroid, but she ain't in the picture anymore. She ain't in this house, this room, or this town. She ain't in this bed I'm laying in right now. No, she's in a red dress, white ribbon in her hair, smiling at me, standing there, cutting me right straight to the core. Her eyes shine through the faded ink, everything about it's bittersweet. Because she might be in this Polaroid, she ain't in the picture anymore. Yeah, she might be in this Polaroid, but she ain't in the picture anymore. She looks good, I mean real good.
Song number 2.
She's a night in California, she's a cigarette and I'm the vinyl seat. She's blacktop in Arizona, now I'm hitchhiking at high noon on bare feet. Says she's bad for me, but she ain't. She gives me now, she's all I can drink. Give me something that burns like her. You give me something that hurts like heaven. That kind of fire in my heart, leaving smoke in my shirt. I'll take it any way I can get it. Give me something that burns like her. Something that burns like her. Some nights she's hard to handle, some nights she comes to me so easy to hold. If her soul's a Roman candle, I wanna spend all my life taking in the show. Once you put some strike on that match, oh, you know there ain't no going back. Give me something that burns like her. You give me something that hurts like heaven. That kind of fire in my heart, leaving smoke in my shirt. I'll take it any way I can get it. Give me something that burns like her. Yeah, something that burns like her.
is Randall King. He is originally from San Antonio, Texas, and what a great country music artist he is. We kicked it off with In the Picture, and that is his brand new single out to radio right now. It is called Burns Like Her. I absolutely love that one as well. Boy, you're in for a treat if you go see Randall King in a live show, and he just announced a pop-up show that he's going to be doing, so go find him on social media. And when he comes to your town, be sure and get your tickets, ladies and gentlemen. This third song in the triple play for Randall King has sure been a fan favorite around here for a long time. It is called Hey Moon on the Tim Kelly Show for KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Hey moon, it's me again, that guy that's always checking back in. How's she doing? I'm hoping better than I've been. Hey moon, there's someone you see that stands between her love and me, and I miss her. Damn, I miss her. Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky. Oh, but I gotta try. Hey moon, is she looking up from her room and thinking of us? Has she been tucked in, wondering where I've been, dreaming about seeing me again? Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky, but I gotta try. Hey moon, hey moon, if you see my little girl, would you shine your light on the world? Trust me, I know it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky. Oh, but I gotta try. Yeah, yeah.
Hey y'all, it's May Estes, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I've seen grown men cry, I've seen grandpas die, I've seen lives torn in two. I've seen sad goodbyes, I've seen lonely times, but that's nothing like me losing you. I've seen friendships end, favorite teams not win, lifelong dreams not come true. I've seen broken hearts, plans that fell apart, but that's nothing like me losing you. I'd go insane, I'd burn down in flames, I'd drink myself blind I'd lose my mind. No one would know what I'm going through. Cause there's nothing like me losing you. I'm doing fine while I'm dying inside. But no one would know what I'm going through. Cause there's nothing like me losing you. No, there's nothing like me losing you.
Song number 2.
I'm the life of the party. I'm everybody's friend. The center of attention. That's how it's always been. They love to see me coming, but hate to see me go. It's just a game I'm playing, but I'll never let them know. I can almost hear their laughter when I turn out the lights. The life of the party dies a little every night. Dies a little every night. Yeah, the life of the party dies a little every night.
name is Adam Grant. That is called Life of the Party. And before that, another great song from Adam. Brand new music for you called Nothing Like Me Losing You. Sounds like he's peddling a little steel, too, in his great traditional country music. I absolutely love it. And we had a great radio interview about 4 weeks ago on this Triple Play Thursday edition of The Tim Kelly Show. Let's give him one more for his triple play. It's called It's Been Killing Me. Brand new music from Adam Grant on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Guess I'll be on my way and head back home, just like every day since you've been gone. One more lonely night without you by my side. Still have the note you gave me the day you left. Every word you wrote still takes my breath. I couldn't make it right, I couldn't keep you by my side. And I can't hide all this hurt inside, though I try. With all my might, it's been killing me. It's been killing me. Without you to hold, I finally seen how your memory's been haunting me. 'Cause I'm just half the man I used to be. When it comes down to you and me, it's been killing me. It's been killing me. I can't hide all this hurt inside, though I try. With all my might, it's been killing me. It's been killing me.
Sounds like this.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane.
And this.
I don't wanna be your good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I like them down home.
the kind of guy that makes me raise my glass. Blame my heartache in the morning on the Waylon and the Jones. Blame the way they leave me hanging on that Copperhead Road. I'm a good-hearted woman, loves a good time, and God blame the way I forgive them on that walk the line. Well, it's a broken record played again and again. I blame my good taste in music for my bad taste in men. I like the way that they make it laid back. Little smoke, a little drink, never hurt, yeah. Call me an addict, it ain't a habit. When it gets stuck in my head, I gotta have it. So blame my heartache in the morning on the Waylon and the Jones. Blame the way they leave me hanging on that Copperhead Road. I'm a good-hearted woman, loves a good time, and God blame the way I forgive them on that walk the line. Well, it's a broken record played again and again. I blame my good taste in music for my bad taste in men. Ooh. Hey! Earl, Hank, and Haggard make them hard to resist. They lead to bad decisions. I ain't ready to quit. I ain't ready to quit. Blame my heartache in the morning on the Waylon and the Jones. Blame the way they leave me hanging on that Copperhead Road. I'm a good-hearted woman, loves a good time, and God blame the way I forgive them on that walk the line. Well, it's a broken record played again and again. I blame my good taste in music for my bad taste in men. I got good taste in music. I got bad taste in men. Play my good taste in music for my bad
Number
taste in
2.
men. Jim, Jack, Johnny, and Crow, those four apostles jaded my soul. That's pretty rough company for a Catholic girl like me to keep. But they're alright by me. My mama would faint if she knew these things about her daughter, you see. But what can I say? God made me this way. Y'all better pray for me. One bread in the rosary just ain't enough for me. Baptize me in the brown water. Over ice don't get no hotter. Devil's cut, that ain't my father. I won't quit till I hit the bottom. Sunday morning I'll be on my knees, but tonight you can find me praying to the whiskey. See the man behind the bar, well, he's my preacher. Till he yells, last call, I'm a sinner. But I don't mean no harm. I'll be confessing till the liquor's all gone. One bread in the rosary just ain't enough for me. Baptize me in the brown water. Over ice don't get no hotter. Devil's cut, that ain't my father. I won't quit till I hit the bottom. Sunday morning
name is Taylor Hughes. That is a great tune called Praying to the Whiskey. And before that, another tune called Good Taste. Hey, whiskey tastes good, actually. And the other day I went to my dentist. He said, I need a crown. I said, I'll drink to that. That is absolutely correct. But I'm just kidding. We got to meet Taylor Hughes last September the 30th at Freedom Jam. FreedomJamUSA.net is their website. They got a lot of great pictures from the event. And yours truly got to be the MC and introduce Miss Taylor Hughes. Now, as of late, she has been feeling a little under the weather, so maybe she needs to get some of that whiskey, make her a hot toddy. But we wish that she feels a lot better real soon and gets back out there on the road. Her latest single is the third one in the triple play tonight on Thursday. It is called Jesus and Jail from Taylor Hughes on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Came rolling into that church pew like a cloud of smoke. I was out all damn night doing God only knows. Never even made it home. I wear last night's hair and a second coat of that carbon black mascara. Lord bless my soul. I'm guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head, make the cross, sending up my one phone call. Hope the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. If I take an extra sip of that communion wine, the Holy Ghost might save my sins or kill this hangover of mine. My rowdy ways have flashed a few blue lights. Come judgment day, gonna need an alibi. I'm guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head, make the cross, sending up my one phone call. Hope the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. Jesus and jail. I'm a repeat offender, a good old-fashioned sinner. So Lord, I surrender. I'm guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head, make the cross, sending up my one phone call. Hope the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between. I'm somewhere between. I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. Jesus and jail. Jesus and jail. I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail.
The best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
The Opry's down in Tennessee, Cowtown's up in Abilene. The devil and the IRS, well, they both share the same address. God's in heaven, the Pope's in Rome, and the honeymoon's over at home.
Well, we said I do and we cut the cake. The one you're in, Juanita baked.
And I almost missed that big jet plane.
And then we fought like married folks from Wichita to Mexico. The Opry's down in Tennessee, Cowtown's up in Abilene. The devil and the IRS, well, they both share the same address. God's in heaven, the Pope's in Rome, and the honeymoon's over at home. Got back and it was good for a few months there. You started growing your gut and losing your hair.
Found out you could barely fry an egg. You started shutting me down and quit shaving your legs.
Well, we both know we can't do no better. Guess we'll feel like this forever. The Opry's down in Tennessee, Cowtown's up in Abilene. The devil and the IRS, well, they both share the same address. God's in heaven, the Pope's in Rome, and the honeymoon's over at home. You must be high on Willie's weed if you think that I ain't dreamed of leaving.
And yours drunk as Cooter Brown. If you think I'm gonna beg you to stick around,
But we can't afford the lawyer fee for a DIVORCE. The Opry's down in Tennessee, Cowtown's up in Abilene. The devil and the IRS, well, they both share the same address. God's in heaven, the Pope's in Rome, and the honeymoon's over at home. Yeah, God's in heaven, the Pope's in Rome, and the honeymoon's over at home.
The honeymoon. Back when you still wore a bikini.
Well, that wasn't the only thing that was teeny weeny.
Whoa, hey, it was cold in the ocean that day.
I'm talking about the diamond in my wedding ring. Remember we almost lost it in the sand?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe if you didn't buy so much beer, you could have bought me a bigger ring.
Oh, Lord, here we go again.
You know I love you.
Song number 2.
Meant every word to you, honey, when I said I do. But there sure ain't been much honey since the honeymoon.
I made a promise in front of God that Daddy knew. But I'll be damned if the devil wasn't in on it too.
Hitched up like a ball to a chain, like a pawn shop ring to a new last name. Hitched up like a plow in the dust, stuck dragging behind your old hunk of rust. Hitched up for better or worse till we're 6 feet down in the dirt. Hitched up, hitched up, hitched up. Well, happy ever after sure ain't for the faint of heart. 'Cause I'm playing second fiddle to happy hour down at the bar.
Well, I tried buying you flowers, read the book on Venus and Mars. I've been bringing home the baking book and barely get you out of your drawers.
Hitched up like a ball to a chain, like a pawn shop ring to a new last name. Hitched up like a plow in the dust, stuck dragging behind your old hunk of rust. Hitched up for better or worse till we're 6 feet down in the dirt. Hitched up, hitched up, hitched up. kitchen washing hand-me-down dishes while I bet you're with your buddies drinking beer out fishing.
Now hold your horses, honey, cause you know I ain't listening. What's it gonna take for you to give me a break? I've been busting my back, you keep riding my case, and now it's getting kinda old and it's a little too late. One body, one blood.
One big mistake. We're hitched up like a ball to a chain, like a pawn shop ring to a new last name. Hitched up like a plow in the dust, stuck dragging behind your old hunk of rust. Hitched up for better or worse till we're 6 feet down in the dirt. Hitched up, hitched up, hitched up.
Oh my goodness, isn't married life great? They are the Mises. That is Logan Mize and his wife Jill Martin. That is called Hitched Up. And before that, a great tune called The Honeymoon. Yeah, God's in heaven, the Pope's in Rome, and it sure is lonely at home. I love those lyrics, and I love those folks. And we are working out our schedules to get them on the Tim Kelly Show on a Thursday or Friday night. So stay tuned, keep watching us on social media, and I will sure post it when it's about to happen. It is going to be a fantastic night with the Mises for sure. They've got some great country music. How about the third one in their triple play? It is called Love's the Only Thing Working. Well, I guess they do love each other. On KICR, Indie Country Radio's Triple Play Thursday.
When it's hard times, honey, and we're tight on the money, the funny thing about me and you, faucets leaking in the kitchen, washers out of rhythm, we never let it step on our groove. When the engine light is blinking red, we put our worries straight to bed. Love's the only thing working. Our hearts keep the home fires burning. Ain't nothing we can't fix when you give me a kiss like a door and close the curtains. 'Cause our love's the only thing working.
In the heat of the summer, ain't it such a bummer when the AC quits blowing cold? You try to dial up something country, but there's nothing but static on the radio. It don't matter what it plays, we can make our own music anyway.
Love's the only thing working. Our hearts keep the home fires burning. Ain't nothing we can't fix when you give me a kiss like a door and close the curtains. 'Cause our love's the only thing working. Seems like something's always going wrong.
But you and me, we got it.
Going on. Love's the only thing working. Our hearts keep the home fires burning. Ain't nothing we can't fix when you give me a kiss like a door and close the curtains. 'Cause our love's the only thing working. Yeah, our love's the only thing working. Yeah. Yeah, roofs are gonna leak, floors are gonna creak. Got a list about a mile long. Patches on our jeans, holes in all the screens, but honey, we're still going strong.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it. today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is today's country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
And this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country. New country.
The 2x4s that built that house, the hammer and the nail, the cotton in your shirt that you wear to work, that you bought on sale, the cigarettes you smoke, the whiskey in your coat, that's in every single bar, the rubber on the road, the stitch that was sewn, the leather in your car. Came from a guy with his name on his pocket, a two-door jump start farm truck, hauled it, seen 9 states for you, even bought it, stand by hand somewhere, straight from a place that you never heard of, hours on the clock that somebody burned up, you think it just fell out of thin air, but I came out of nowhere. Little towns, there's a little few left around. Them Carhartt people driving them diesels sure make it easy on us. They put it on the table, can't find them on the label, but man, you can trust that it came from a guy with his name on his pocket, a two-door jump start farm truck, hauled it, seen 9 states for you, even bought it, stand by hand somewhere, straight from a place that you never heard of, hours on the clock that somebody burned up, you think it just fell out of thin air, but I came out of nowhere. Little towns, there's a little few left around, little farms, little dreams make this big old world go round, yeah. It came from a guy with his name on his pocket, a two-door jump start farm truck, hauled it, seen 9 states for you, even bought it, stamped by hand somewhere, straight from a place that you never heard of, hours on the clock that somebody burned up, you think it just fell out of thin air, but everything right here starts way out there, when it came out of nowhere. Little farms, little towns, there's a little few left around.
Song number 2.
She said goodbye for the last time, and I ain't heard a word from that girl, so I'm gonna sit here, I nurse a cold beer, ease her out of my mind with a little Merle. I'm gonna crack one open, crank one up, love's gone to hell, so to hell with love. Gonna need 3 chords to tell the truth, only thing that helps getting over you is a steel guitar, long necks on a neon bar. Yeah, the only way this heart is getting through this good old ice cold country music. Man, they give me straight
been gone long, but I know she's long gone. So I think I'll just stay here and drink. I'm gonna crack one open, crank one up. Love's gone to hell, so to hell with love. Gonna need 3 chords to tell the truth. Only thing that helps getting over you is a steel guitar, long necks on a neon bar. Yeah, the only way this heart is getting through this good old ice cold country music. Crank one up, love's gone to hell, so to hell with love. Gonna need 3 chords to tell the truth. Only thing that helps getting over you is a steel guitar, long necks on a neon bar. Yeah, the only way this heart is getting through this is good old ice cold country music. Good old ice cold country music.
That is ice cold country music. That's what we got going on this Triple Play Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. They are the great group Sutherland, and before that, a great tune called Came Out of Nowhere. Hey, that's what happened at hour number 3, isn't it? We are well into it. Welcome to it on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. We are playing New Country's Best, 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. One more from Sutherland. It is called Ain't For Me on KICR Indie Country Radio's Triple Play Thursday.
Every now and then I wear that pair of jeans without the skull rings, and every once in a while I knock the dust off this old truck. Yes, sometimes I trade a black label bourbon for a bottle of red wine, and put on some old school Conway and crank it up. It ain't for me, it's for her, cause when she gets that shine in her hazel eyes, I can't help but do everything she likes. When I do, it leads to one hell of a night. It ain't for me, it's for her, and that smile she smiles right before that kiss, like midnight champagne on my lips. I'm all about giving that girl what she deserves. It ain't for me, it's for her. Yeah, I love drinking beer with my buddies at the bar on Friday, and the way that a 2-stroke John Boat motor winds. Yes, sometimes I trade a little bit of back road gravel for a little bit of downtown hassle. It's whatever she wants every single time. It ain't for me, it's for her, cause when she gets that shine in her hazel eyes, I can't help but do everything she likes. When I do, it leads to one hell of a night. It ain't for me, it's for her, and that smile she smiles right before that kiss, like midnight champagne on my lips. I'm all about giving that girl what she deserves. It ain't for me, it's for her. It ain't for me, it's for her. It ain't for me, it's for her, cause when she gets that shine in her hazel eyes, I can't help but do everything she likes. And when I do, it leads to one hell of a night. It ain't for me, it's for her, and that smile she smiles right before that kiss, like midnight champagne on my lips. I'm all about giving that girl what she deserves. It ain't for me, it's for her.
world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Loving her is all I live for. Loving her, I'm the only man she wants to know, Lord. 'Cause loving her is a one-man show. Now I'm a star in her arms, with her body so soft and warm. We're singing a song that no one else knows. 'Cause loving her is a one-man show. She's the stage, she's the crowd, she's the words I sing out loud. And every time we do the show, it makes love stronger and lets it grow. Thank the Lord, she won't let go. She's holding on to her one-man show. I'm a star in her arms, with her body so soft and warm. We're singing a song that no one else knows. 'Cause loving her is a one-man show. Loving her is a one-man show.
Song number 2.
Yes, I know she's the life of the party, and without her, things here would die. Oh, but don't be fooled by her laughter. She has her sad times, she knows how to cry. She drinks and she talks just a little too loud. And with her pride gone, she tags along with any old crowd. Yes, I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I've made her the image of me. Yes, I met her in a little country town. She
was simple and old-fashioned in some ways, but she loved me till I dragged her down. Then she just gave up and drifted away. She drinks and she talks just a little too loud, and with her pride gone, she tags along with any old crowd. Yes, I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed that I've made her the image of me.
His name is Jonathan Lynn. That is the title track to his current EP. It is called The Image of Me, and before another great song before that called One Man Show. That's how this operates. The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio. Add a .com to that. We are live on our website right now. Playing one more from Jonathan Lynn. It is called Ladies Love. Ladies Love Jonathan Lynn, that is for sure, on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio's Triple Play Thursday.
I was coming of age, old enough to understand. My dad said we've got to have a talk, son, man to man. There'll be girls in your life, love will come and love will go. There's a few things about the ladies a man needs to know. Well, ladies love warm sunshine, sipping on sweet red wine. They love flowers and flirting and dancing in 3/4 time. Ladies love fancy things, silk and satin and diamond rings. But most of all they love the feeling that true love brings. Now I've known a few ladies, I've learned how to treat them right. A little tender love and care will go a long way late at night. You can promise forever, but the words are not enough. You've got to know what's in a lady's heart to win a lady's love. And ladies love warm sunshine, sipping on sweet red wine. They love flowers and flirting and dancing in 3/4 time. Oh, ladies love fancy things, silk and satin and diamond rings. But most of all they love the feeling that true love brings. Oh, ladies love warm sunshine, sipping on sweet red wine. They love flowers and flirting and dancing in 3/4 time. Oh, ladies love fancy things, silk and satin and diamond rings. But most of all they love the feeling that true love brings.
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I bet you out there checking fences, bringing all the mail in. 2 fingers of bourbon waiting for me to check in. And when you go to sleep in our bed, I hope you know you're in my head, pulling me a little closer, your lips kissing my shoulder. You're promising you'll hold me and love me when I'm old me, but not a damn thing would change, even when I fly away. You got both feet on the ground, I'm on the moon up so high, shining down on a different town, just dreaming as big as a Texas sky. But now I'm missing home while I'm out here on the road. Ooh, yeah. You got away with that last soul, pulling me back to El Paso. Miles sleeping in between the cities, but I can't forget your smile, cause I got your picture with me. So even in this hotel bed, you're the only thing in my head. When I'm under bright lights, it almost gets me too high. But baby, every word I sing about you, every word's the whole damn truth. You got both feet on the ground, I'm on the moon up so high, shining down on a different town, just dreaming as big as a Texas sky. But now I'm missing home while I'm out here on the road. Ooh, yeah. You got away with that last soul, pulling me back to El Paso. Bright lights, it almost gets me too high. But baby, every word I sing about you, every word's the whole damn truth. You got both feet on the ground, I'm on the moon up so high, shining down on a different town, just dreaming as big as a Texas sky. But now I'm missing home while I'm out here on the road. Ooh, yeah. You got away with that last soul, pulling me back to El Paso.
Song number 2.
Dressing up as blue jeans and a pearl snap, in shirts they're taking off their ball cap, drink beer instead of champagne, free time means fishing on the lake, good dog in an old truck, football was their first love, little work trying to settle them down, but there's something about them boys with a little twang saying hey, two-finger wave down a two-lane, baby, singing along to some country gold, shooting the bull over something cool. Sounds more
name is Jenna Paulette. She is from the great state of Texas. That is called Slow Drawl. And before that, a great tune called El Paso. There you go. That is about Texas as well. A great town in Texas. Marty Robbins had a big hit with the song called El Paso back in the day. Well, there's lots of cowboys in Texas, but the third one in the triple play for Jenna Paulette is entitled You Ain't No Cowboy on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
You blew in like a Cheyenne wind, blue green eyes with a whiskey grin. It's almost like you knew I had a heart to steal. Yeah, we danced till the lights came on, kissed me slow to a George Strait song. I had no doubt that you were the real deal. You got the head, you got the cattle, you put 1,000,000 miles on that saddle. You sure know how to make a cowgirl fall. You got the boots and scars on your knuckle, but settling down don't win any buckles. You ain't no good at sticking it out for the long haul. Turns out you ain't no cowboy at all. They don't treat you like the next town. Call it home for a couple sundowns. Take your love and head down the interstate. They don't make promises they can't keep. Don't say 3 words they don't mean. They don't end it with a text from Santa Fe. Cowboys ain't that way. You got the head, you got the cattle, you put 1,000,000 miles on that saddle. You sure know how to make a cowgirl fall. You got the boots and scars on your knuckle, but settling down don't win any buckles. You ain't no good at sticking it out for the long haul. Turns out you ain't no cowboy at Yeah, you got the head, you got the cattle, you put 1,000,000 miles on that saddle. You sure know how to make a cowgirl fall. You got the boots and scars on your knuckle, but settling down don't win any buckles. You ain't no good at sticking it out for the long haul. Turns out you ain't no cowboy at all. Turns out you ain't no cowboy at all.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
We're coming up on 20 years now, living through the ups and downs. I wouldn't change a thing. Girl, you're still my everything. A lot of folks bet we'd never make it. Y'all are too young, they called us crazy. Yes, through the years we've learned how to keep a fire burning. You got to stove, poke, move it around. Gotta keep it going, a little burnout. No joke if you lose the flame. It's gonna take work to get it back again. But if you take turns tending the fire all night long, you wake up in the morning, stove. Oh yeah, yeah. We both know it ain't ain't been easy. I'm a little hard-head, she's a little needy. Then throw two tweens in the mix, man, the mess we deal with. So when our tank starts running low, we'll make more fuel to keep us going. These 20 years we've learned how to keep a fire burning. You got the stove, move it around. Gotta keep it going, a little burnout. No joke if you lose the flame. It's gonna take work to get it back again. But if you take turns tending the fire all night long, you wake up in the morning stoked. That's how I feel, living my life so fulfilled, yeah. Girl, you're in it. Ooh, you keep us winning, yeah. I'm stoked about what's ahead, even if it turns out bad. That keeps us working, keeping that fire burning. You got the stove, move it around. Gotta keep it going, a little burnout. No joke if you lose the flame. It's gonna take work to get it back again. But if you take turns tending the fire all night long, you wake up in the morning. You wake up in the morning. You wake up in the morning. Yeah. Stoked. Ha-ha. Oh yeah. Oh girl, I'm stoked.
Number 2.
Needs cleaning, my clothes need folding, light bulbs need changing, yard needs mowing, but I'm gonna let it go so I can be with you. You walked into my life and you knocked me down. I was doing just fine, so I thought, till you came around. And I thought I knew what love was, and it wasn't for me. 'Cause oh girl, you take me places I never dreamed I'd be. And that's why my house needs cleaning, my clothes need folding, light bulbs need changing, yard needs mowing. I'm gonna let it go so I can be with you. Yeah, the porch needs painting, the roof is leaking, the deck needs staining, the beds need weeding. I'm gonna let it go so I can be with you. Proved me wrong when I said I'd never fall again. Now I'm eating my words every time I hold your hand. Girl, I wish I had more time for us. 'Cause hey, even if I did, it wouldn't be enough. And that's why my house needs cleaning, my clothes need folding, light bulbs need changing, yard needs mowing. I'm gonna let it go so I can be with you. Porch needs painting, the roof is leaking, the deck needs staining, the beds need waiting. I'm gonna let it go so I can be with you. The neighbors talking like I've lost my mind, that it ain't my style to let things go, get out of control. I'm walking around with my head in a cloud, and I don't wanna come down to my list to do, 'cause all I wanna do is be with you. Yeah, that's why my house needs cleaning, my clothes need folding, light bulbs need changing, and that yard needs mowing. Yeah, the porch needs painting, the roof is leaking, the deck needs staining, the beds need waiting, but I'm gonna let it go so I can be with you. Oh yeah, only you, girl, I wanna be with you. Only you, only you, only you. Oh yeah, I got all kinds of stuff to do, but you know what? You can all take a back 'Cause right now, baby, it's all about you.
They are a couple of chair dancing songs back to back right there from Carl Wayne Meekins, our good friend from Nashville, Tennessee. That one was called Let It Go, and before that, another great tune from Carl Wayne Meekins called Stoked. Man, his music is hot, that's for sure, and we are stoking the flames of country music tonight on this Triple Play Thursday. How about the third one in the Triple Play for Carl Wayne Meekins? It is called A Color for Lonely on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
She showed me her favorite pictures as I painted her bedroom walls. This one's my son's graduation. He's a doctor now with kids of his own. Here's one of my late husband. I still think about him day and night. That's why I'm changing the colors. I'm just trying to move on with my life. But I don't have a color for lonely. I can only cover over the past. No, I don't have a color for lonely, and I can't paint yesterday back. Wish I could ease the pain, make it go away, but I don't have a color for that. No, I wish I had a color for lonely. He told me his wife up and left him for someone that she just met. Now there's a for sale sign in his front yard that he's just trying to forget. Could you patch up the nail holes where pictures of us used to hang? Thought I could live here without her, but man, I can't. No, I don't have a color for lonely. I can only cover over the past. No, I don't have a color for lonely, and I can't paint yesterday back. Wish I could ease the pain, make it go away, but I don't have a color for that. No, I wish I had a color for lonely. Hundreds of houses I painted over the years, but I haven't found yet a color that goes with tears. No, I don't have a color for lonely. I can only cover over the past. No, I don't have a color for lonely, and I can't paint yesterday back. Wish I could ease the pain, make it go away, but I don't have a color for that. No, I wish I had a color for lonely. Had a color for lonely. Had a color for lonely. Had the color for lonely.
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I stopped drinking light beer, started mixing me some whiskey and coke. I gave up cigarettes cause I found me something better to smoke.
last night, about 2:45. Here come the headlights of the drive, blue lights looking for me. Oh, he said, buddy, what you doing? I said, don't you throw your book at me. I'm just a good old boy looking for the next new thing. Lord, I need a do-right, walk the line, 9 to 5, same routine. Hell, I'm in all night, bona fide, good time, know what I mean. I'm just a good old boy looking for the next new thing. Gonna find it here tonight. For the next new thing.
Song number 2.
Had my thumb stuck in my back pockets. Watched you backing up out of the drive. I just sat down, looked, there she goes. As you drove into a sunset sky, said I'd give you all the space that you wanted. Just didn't know that you want so much. So tonight I'm playing my guitar and I'm crying like a country song. Sitting here staring out the window, wondering how do you ever get so long? Must be one hell of a highway you're on. I bet you're blowing by billboards and exit signs. Got that thing set on cruise control. You know you never said where when you said goodbye. Just went burning down a downhill road. That old Toyota of yours ain't no race car. Don't know how you got so far so fast. So tonight I'm playing my guitar and I'm crying like a country song. Yeah, I'm sitting here staring out the window, wondering how do you ever get so gone? Must be one hell of a highway you're on. So tonight I'm playing my guitar and I'm crying like a country song. I'm sitting here staring out the window, wondering how do you ever get so gone? Must be one hell of a highway you're on. Oh, must be one hell of a highway you're on.
From season number 6 of NBC's The Voice, Team Blake all the way to the semifinals, our good friend Jake Worthington, and that is called Hell of a Highway. Before that, The Next New Thing. Hey, The Next New Thing is playing 3 in a row from every artist all show long, like we're doing tonight on Triple Play Thursday. Well, it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. The third one in the Triple Play for Jake Worthington is called Closing Time on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
It ain't the stories that old jukebox tells. It ain't calling shots over 8-ball felt. Ain't how the neon shines through a smoke-filled room. Ain't hard to understand what keeps me on this stool. It just ain't close enough to closing time for me to leave this bar and our love behind. I know I'll close my tab with you off my mind. It just ain't close enough to closing time. A day and half a night to make half a man feel half alright. And when I hear last call, I'll get to leave this place. Oh, but as it sits, I still see your face. It just ain't close enough to closing time for me to leave this bar and our love behind. I know I'll close my tab with you off my mind. It just ain't close enough to closing time. Tells it ain't calling shots over 8-ball field.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Triple Play Thursday. I want to thank my good friend Mike Morris for joining me on the show tonight. Join me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time for New Music Friday. My special guest will be Little Jane and the Pistol Whips. We'll have a great radio interview and play lots of brand new country music never before heard or played on this radio show. So it's going to be a fun night. I want to also thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We sure do appreciate it. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like us there on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in